What is up, my mortgage friends, and welcome back to Tempo for your second tutorial about how Tempo works. In our first video, we talked about how to record an activity. Now we're going to talk about how that looks once you've recorded it. Once you record an activity, those activities will show in three separate places immediately. The first one is in the daily progress card. It'll also show and be reflected in the weekly progress card, and it will also show in the insights card. It will also show in the activity log, which is the subject of another video. In the daily progress card, you'll see here that we have, for all you mortgage loan officers, 10 sales activities as your goal for what we consider a successful day. This is 10 high quality sales activities, not just 10 outbound dials, not just 10 social media posts, but the actual having an actual great conversation, having an actual in-person meeting, and having an actual credit pull. You may be thinking to yourself, why is a credit pull an activity and not an outcome? Well, to have a credit pull, typically you need to have talked to somebody and you have to have gotten them to trust you enough to fill out a loan application with you. So we consider that the only outcome that's also kind of an activity as well. After that, you've got less control about whether or not the loan closes, credit score issues, contracts, stuff like that could get in the way of an actual loan being closed. But a credit pull is pretty dang close to being an activity, so we're counting it for you. You'll see here that as this bar goes up, it's reflecting the activities that you are logging. Once you hit 10, a little Easter egg is unlocked, something you can compete for with yourself and amongst your friends. You will get a streak that is revealed right here. Streaks, daily streaks, can be earned any day of the week, but they can't be lost on Saturdays or Sundays or federal holidays. So you can keep streaks and earn more streaks on Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays, but you can't lose them on those days. My challenge to you is to see if you can get a month-long streak going before the end of the year. Now, you'll see that the activities themselves are broken out by type here, but any type of activity counts towards this bar during the day. And here at the bottom, it's got your personal best. So you can strive to continue to improve every time you log on. Try and get one more than you did the last day and always be setting personal bests. Over here, you got the weekly progress bar. This is a little different. It's not as activity agnostic as the daily progress bar. We have actual expectations that you're, changing up your game, you're diversifying your outreach, and that your outreach is turning into actual credit pulls. So you'll see here that there's an expectation of at least 30 conversations, at least 5 in-person meetings. That's Zoom calls, that's face-to-face meetings, that is events, that's open houses, that is break breads, any of that stuff counts as an in-person, and then credit pulls count as credit pulls. You'll see here that personal bests are logged here as well, and you can also earn weekly streaks. Much harder to earn. They rely on credit pulls. They rely on changing up your game throughout the week, but you can earn weekly streaks here. Would love to see 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly streaks from some of you this semester. Down below, you've got your insights. This shows a breakdown of each day or each week here, and it gives you a count of the different types of activities that made up those weeks and days. You've got the goal, obviously, of 10, and then for weeks, you've got a goal of 50, right? 5 days times 10 activities, that's 50. And then it shows your average as well. You want to get your average, believe it or not, to at least your goal or above it in order to really feel like you've had successful days, weeks, and months. Over here on the right, you got your daily digest. If you've ever been to our daily sales huddle, which I'm sure you have every single day because it's that valuable, this is your daily sales huddle 5 and 5. Each one of these assets will link out to the thing it is referencing. So this will link out to the workplace post about this sales huddle. This will link out to the ability to register for Success Track. This will link out to a video script that our marketing team has put together as our monthly marketing calendar's daily asset. Super high value and links directly out there. You'll see here that your birthdays and loan anniversaries are reported just like they are in your daily digest email that you get. So I've got a birthday for Mr. Addison Barra here. This would, if he had an Arrive loan file, would link out to his Arrive loan file. You can call him directly from here. If you have if you're accessing this from mobile or you've got calling built into your computer, And then you can log an activity right there and it automatically loads them in. Same with loan anniversaries, arrive link, phone number. You can add them directly to a record activity. That, my friends, is the dashboard. You'll be spending 90% of your time there trying to get this thing inched up over 10, trying to get all of these filled every single week and showing off screenshots to your friends, family, enemies about how your average is above your goals. Unlike, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, you can always log some feedback, and I will show you how to do that in a future video. Or you can attend our weekly Q&A sessions, which should be on your calendar. Have a great day. See you in the next video.